school is the best school in the world. It helps kids fit in where they belong. It helps kids make friends. All the staff members and teachers love all the kids, and the kids love them.
I have the unique position where I get to be the first person that families meet when they come into our more than a school. It feels like such a special gift to be able to introduce them to a place that is going to see their kids for their strengths and to be able to really give parents hope that their kids can thrive in school in a way that they never have.
West End Day School is such a different school than any other place, I think, because of the community it builds within the staff, the students, and the families. Everyone comes together and it really feels like a cohesive group rather than, a drop-off place for your kids and then they go home. We're involved in every aspect of their lives.
Yeah, I agree. And the people who work here take an interdisciplinary approach, and that like when we all sit around and we all have we're coming from these different places but working towards the same goal.
What really has changed a lot, and especially now these last few years with Carrie as head of school, it's become much more integrated as a community. The term more than a school is a very, very important term. We've had over the years, there were many parents who often say, I love the school because for the first time, I don't have to worry about answering the telephone because my kid got into trouble.
The element of having a social worker dedicated to a family is so key to the growth of not only the student but the family together in understanding our child, how they learn, how they move through the world or the community of the school.
I feel like WEDS provides kids a delicate balance between support and structure. The kids are able to feel like they can be themselves fully while showing their vulnerabilities and challenging themselves. I think that the school supports both in a great way.
For me, my favorite memory is Henry coming home in his own words. He's like, I love my school. I love my school. I'm happy to go to school in the morning. And just to see when he'd get up in the morning, how effortless it was for him to get ready for school.
I'm often telling other people about West End Day School and describing it, and the words that I use are a place that can be a second home to you, a place that will understand you, will understand your family, and a place that is always evolving to better understand our community and to meet the needs of everyone in it.
I think seeing years and years of families and kids graduating and having them come back, make sure you have your kids come back and visit us, is just unbelievably special.
For me, WITS was the place that opened its arms for our entire family. It was for Miguel, but without us, Miguel could not be helped. So being welcome and the entire family being welcome was key.
Everything is just outside of the box, and just when I think, thought that everything was just amazing, something more amazing would happen.
Once you're a part of the WEDS family, you will never leave the WEDS family. I mean, it's been several years now since Tommy's been a student at WEDS, and I'll put anything going on in my life to the side to be there for WEDS.
And I think that's really what sets this school apart is that, the social component, that support. Whereas if a child is in a mainstream school but then has a social worker on the outside, it's like they don't see them, operating in the school environment. And at that age, you just kind of need the eyes on the kids to see how they're functioning in the environment. So hands down, that is what sets the school apart from any others. Yeah.
I just was so impressed with the staff, the teachers, the counselors. I mean, they bring it every day. I mean, they are like there with your kids, connecting with them, being so patient, really working through things that are challenging. And they are there every day, and they are like smiling, and I am not always smiling, and they are smiling, and I'm like, wow. I mean, they're so impressive.
What did they do that stuck with you forever?
There's two immediate ones. One is Miss Cat, who's the head of the school, or now goes by Miss Benware, and the other one is Miss Stogsdill, who, while I was a student at WEDS, used to go by Miss D. And they are so important to me in my life story that words can't even properly describe it. They're both family to me. I still go back to West End to visit them to this day.
I was going to say, when Gabe had challenges, everybody here always supported him. Yep. And helped him grow, and showed him that he can do things, by himself. Gave him confidence, and that was magical.
When I think of the school, I think of empathy, and I think of people who care about you.
What I got at WEDS that I couldn't find anywhere else was people who would take as much time as they needed to get to not only know me but understand me and how I worked and how I needed to learn in order to succeed.
The way it's different is that it's just more of a family. Like, they're so helpful here.
I don't know, the whole 6 years is just so memorable. It was so fantastic.
Life-changing. It's been life-changing for the entire family, our entire family.
Yes, absolutely.
There's so many life lessons that I can't even name or describe properly that I learned while there. It's truly profound how much the school has affected me.
I hope that West End Day School continues to be a safe haven for our families. I hope it continues to be a beacon of hope for our families. And I know that it takes sometimes a hard road to get here, and when they're here, they're okay. And I want that for more families.
I'm excited about the development of our middle school program and being able to serve a whole, new population of older kids.
And it teaches kids all the lessons they need to know in life to move on and grow to be wonderful adults.
Carrie has done such an amazing job transforming physically this building, from the STEAM Center to the library to the ground floor to the auditorium, and I can't even imagine in the next 5 to 10 years what this building might look like, and the excitement that the students would have about that transformation.
Yeah, I mean, to think about how many lives have been changed over 40 years is incredible. The what I see like from day to day is one thing, but thinking about it over the span of decades is it's such a wonderful thing to be a part of.
I think we should all be very grateful and excited that we have been here for 40 years and that we will continue to be here for another 80 years.
What I'd say to WEDS on your 40th anniversary is I hope you're here for another 40 years. And I hope that you have as wonderful and as great an impact on every student who walks through these doors as you had on us.
Happy 40th anniversary, West End Day School.
Happy 40th West End Day School. Happy 40th anniversary, West End Day School.
Happy 40th West End Day.
Woohoo! Happy 40th anniversary. Happy birthday, West End Day School.
The building doesn't look a day over 40.
And I'm so happy here. I just want to hold on to this time. I never want it to end. And I'm so grateful to what West End Day School has done for me. And as you can see, I'm getting soft talking about it.
WITS matters today for 40 years and forever because there are always going to be kids who are going to learn differently, who are going to behave differently, who are going to be perceived differently, and making sure that they become part of our community. It's their mission, and that mission should exist forever.
Lean on me.